In a country where over 700 million people are active internet users, a staggering 87% of them have encountered misinformation online, according to recent studies. This statistic serves as a chilling reminder of the pervasive nature of false information in India, a nation where the rapid spread of digital communication has outpaced the public's ability to discern fact from fiction. The growing influence of misinformation is not merely an abstract concern. It has tangible consequences that ripple through society, politics, and the very fabric of everyday life. Misinformation in India has evolved into a complex phenomenon fueled by social media platforms that have become the primary source of news for many. The ease with which information can be shared, coupled with the lack of stringent regulations, has created an environment where false narratives can thrive. The challenge is not just the existence of misinformation, but its ability to shape public opinion and influence behavior. For instance, during the COVID-19 pandemic, false claims about cures and preventive measures circulated widely, leading to harmful practices and increased panic among the population. The World Health Organization even coined the term infodemic to describe the overwhelming amount of information, both accurate and inaccurate, that emerged during this crisis. The political landscape in India is particularly susceptible to the effects of misinformation. In a country with a vibrant and often contentious political discourse, false narratives can sway elections, incite violence, and deepen societal divides. One notable example occurred during the 2019 general elections, where misinformation campaigns targeted specific communities, spreading falsehoods about candidates and their policies. These efforts were not merely isolated incidents. They were part of a larger strategy to manipulate voter sentiment. The consequences were dire, resulting in heightened tensions and, in some cases, communal violence. Social media platforms have played a pivotal role in the dissemination of misinformation. With billions of users globally, platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, and Twitter have become breeding grounds for rumors and false narratives. In India, WhatsApp, in particular, has been linked to numerous incidents of mob violence, often fueled by misleading messages that incite fear and anger. For example, in 2018, a series of lynchings occurred across the country after rumors circulated on WhatsApp about child kidnappings. These tragic events underscored how misinformation could lead to real-world violence, resulting in loss of life and a pervasive atmosphere of fear. The government and various organizations have recognized the need to combat misinformation, but their responses have been met with mixed results. Initiatives to promote digital literacy and fact-checking have emerged, aimed at empowering citizens to question the veracity of the information they encounter. However, these efforts often struggle against the sheer volume of misinformation and the emotional appeal it holds. The challenge lies not only in debunking false claims, but also in changing the behavior of individuals who may be resistant to accepting information that contradicts their beliefs. A significant revelation that exemplifies the consequences of misinformation occurred in 2020, when a viral video falsely claiming that a specific community was responsible for the spread of COVID-19 led to widespread discrimination and violence against that group. This incident highlighted how misinformation could exploit existing societal tensions, leading to scapegoating and further marginalization of vulnerable communities. The aftermath of such events reveals a troubling cycle. Misinformation breeds fear, fear leads to violence, and violence perpetuates further misinformation, creating an environment of distrust and division. The implications of misinformation extend beyond immediate societal harm. They also pose a threat to democratic processes. When voters are misled, the very foundation of democracy is undermined. The integrity of elections relies on an informed electorate, and misinformation erodes that foundation. Efforts to address this issue must involve a multifaceted approach, combining education, regulation, and community engagement. It is essential for citizens to cultivate critical thinking skills and to approach information with a healthy dose of skepticism, particularly in an era where sensationalism often trumps accuracy. In conclusion, the narrative of misinformation in India is one of urgency and complexity. The statistics may be alarming, but they only scratch the surface of a deep-rooted issue that affects every aspect of society. From the political arena to community interactions, the impact of misinformation is profound and far-reaching. As individuals, we must recognize our role in this landscape, questioning the information we consume and share. The responsibility lies not only with authorities and platforms, but also with each of us, as we navigate a world increasingly defined by the information we encounter. As we reflect on the challenges posed by misinformation, it is crucial to engage in conversations about its implications. What can we do to foster a culture of truth and accountability? How can we support initiatives that promote digital literacy and critical thinking? Encouraging dialogue and exploring related content can help us better understand the nuances of this issue and empower us to combat misinformation in our communities. Let's share our thoughts, experiences, and solutions as we work together to create a more informed and resilient society. In recent months, Indian digital news outlets like ABP Ananda, Republic Bangla, and Ananda Bazar and others have ramped up a campaign of misinformation targeting Bangladesh and its interim government under Dr. Muhammad Yunus. These platforms have been disseminating sensationalized reports, often blurring the lines between fact and fiction, portraying Bangladesh in a negative light. This relentless barrage of fake news has not only distorted public perception within India, but has also begun to erode the trust between the two neighboring countries. As these narratives take root, they risk inflaming nationalist sentiments and fostering animosity, overshadowing the historical ties that have long existed between India and Bangladesh. The implications extend beyond mere public opinion. They threaten to destabilize diplomatic relations, making collaborative efforts on regional issues increasingly difficult. The challenge lies in countering this misinformation, as the truth struggles to pierce the fog of fabricated stories, leaving citizens on both sides grappling with a distorted reality.